Ladies and gentlemen, it is your high guy, your fly guy, the truth from the booth, B.I. Double, here to bring you this week's edition of Throwdown, and we are kicking things off with tag team action. As the World Tag Team Champions, the Fallen, represented by Ricky Shea and Mike Morgan, take on a team I really never thought I would say in the history of me commentating HCW, Samuel Osborne and Insanity. And let us not forget that Project Mayhem have earned themselves in the last month not only a shot at the World Tag Team Championships, but a shot at the World Championship. And we are living in a world where mayhem has not only spread in HCW, but spread throughout the entire triad. And now it looks like Osborne and Insanity want their shot. The Fallen ready to go to war. Supernova in the building. Throwdown is live. I mean, they are two, the two sides of the same coin, 100%. Just never, I don't know, man. Never thought it would happen. It's Insanity making his way down to the ring by his lonesome. We did get one look at these two in the Tag Team Invitational. They would lose their first round match. Because of that, we did not see them for weeks. And now Osborne and Insanity back together for only their second match, proving that that first night was a fluke. I honestly don't know who's crazier between these two. And also really pay attention here. Osborne has been throwing up that 4 for 2 years. And everybody thought, it's just crazy Osborne, doesn't mean anything. Until a couple of weeks ago, well, a month or so ago, when he was revealed as the 4th man in Project Mayhem. And he's almost beating up a little girl in the front row. That 4 makes so much more sense now. As crazy is what crazy does. And Osborne has brought into Mayhem Ripley, preaching throughout the triad. As the lights go out for your World Tag Team Champions. Big Mike Morgan on your left, the most dangerous man on earth, Ricky Shea, on your right. I think there's a good chance that the Fallen could rival the Gatekeepers and the Goons with televised tag title reigns. That's just me. Brought together out of necessity. Stayed together because of dominance. And it is now time to rise with the fallen. Insanity starting things off with Ricky Shea here. Thought we were going to get that big boy matchup. No Haas fight to start this one off. Big suplex toss from Insanity. That is a good point. Stackworth bringing the facts worth. Ricky goes to work on that arm early, and when it comes to Insanity, that's worse than most people, as he has that surgically repaired left elbow. But has already had his 275-pound weight dropped on it with that hammerlock. Ricky able to stop the suplex for a second, but goes over. Now Insanity, a little bit of payback, stretches out the arm, drops the leg, brother. Osborne still arguing with fans in the front row. Ultimate slam again. Ricky, though, straightens out that arm into the armbar. Knee to the gut, sends him into the corner, tags in Big Mike Morgan. Rolling neck snap into the kick. I think Mike Morgan may be the most athletic big man we've ever seen. Him and Bake, it's a tie. Osborne brought in low drop kick, takes Mike out at the knee, and look at the knee to the mush. Osborne now with the mount into the ground and pound. Osborne up to the top. Look at the balance. Waits for Mike. Little too late. Mike able to run under. Osborne sometimes too crazy for his own good, as he plants Morgan right on that knee yet again. Mike able to sidestep whatever he was thinking, send him back into the fallen corner. No tag here. Osborne on top. Boot. Needs to fly before Ricky gets up, and does. Drops that elbow to the chest. Was not going to miss it twice. Now the big man sent into Project Mayhem's corner, but instead gets reversed. And now it's Osborne's turn to go for a ride. Into the bad part of town. That double suplex combination out of the Fallen. That's disgusting when you think about not just Project Mayhem's dominance in HCW where they started, but throughout the triad. It is insane. Almost as insane as the work Ricky is doing to the limbs of Samuel Osborne right now. Armbringer takedown. Hammerlocks it. Pinches it between the ankles. Drops back. Goes for the axe handle. Osborne out of the way. Has him up with the belly to back. Transitions into the elbow. Now giving Ricky a taste of his own medicine here. Trying to pop that left shoulder. Go behind. Big German suplex out of Osborne. As he looks to tag Insanity back into this matchup. Insanity up. No look elbow drop to the chest. And Project Mayhem looking incredible against the champions here. There's a knockout knee. Has him up. Drops him on that top rope. Throat first, not giving Ricky time to recover, and as Ricky runs in, tries something, eats that European uppercut. Put up on that top rope again, slingshotted into the middle of the ring. Project Mayhem could own it all. Big, nasty right hand from Insanity. Puts Ricky on that center logo, modified gut wrench. Ricky, though, able to sweep the leg on the way up. Needs to get Mike Morgan back in this match. But instead, jumping arm breaker to that already surgically repaired arm. Stomping out the back of the knee, trying to keep the big man grounded. With the back elbow. Runs through with the double chop, off the ropes, ducks the line, flying clothesline from Ricky Shea. Wrong corner as he eats the right hand from Big Mike Morgan. And Ricky not done, another flying clothesline. Going for the double team. Insanity not having it right now. Overhead belly to belly brings Mike in the hard way. Now turns attention back to Ricky, pulls him in, stomps a hole through his chest. Tags Osborne back into the match. Mike Morgan down on the outside. As Osborne climbs to the second, drops the elbow. Project Mayhem dominant right now. Osborne goes for the slam, but Ricky able to hold on. Drop the reverse DDT, but there's no one for him to tag right now. Ricky just putting the boots to Osborne. Stomping away at the elbow. Just ripping and tearing at the face of Osborne with those boots. Mike Morgan finally back up into the corner as Ricky throwing hands. Knees to the spine and a reverse DDT. X Factor in the building. Mike Morgan tagged back into the match. But Osborne waiting for it, drops the jawbreaker. And a drop kick to the knee, taking the big man down. Sends him into the corner. Tags Insanity back into the match, looking for a double team here. Off the ropes, big back elbows. Morgan able to sweep the leg like the Cobra Kai Dojo on the way up, and a spear almost cuts Insanity in half. Now going to work. We got ourselves a Haas fight. Mike up, going for the fall away. Insanity not having it, but violates Wizard Rule. Eats a snap suplex for it. It's a quote a great man, you violate, you get violated. Mike pulls him up to his knees just to slam down the axe handle on the spine. And a slinging Saito suplex. Insanity away from the ropes. Has him hooked. Deadlift. Powerbomb. Mike Morgan showing the strength. Now up, not where you want to be. And an F sank into the cover. Osborne right there to break it up. Goes for the gut wrench. Osborne over the shoulders now. Distracting Mike Morgan just long enough, trying to give Insanity time to recover. Sent into the corner. Fallen, looking for a double team. As Insanity sent off the ropes. Big double backdrop. Ricky Shea looking to take over now. Going for the slam. Insanity too big, too strong. Osborne extremely underrated. And Ricky might want to remember that. As Insanity off the ropes with the pounce. And he is feeling it. Looking to end it all right here. Goes low with the boot. Pump handle. Insanity plea into the cover. And Mike Morgan in there just as fast to break it up. Goes for that spine buster on Osborne. Insanity able to break it up. Osborne rolling to the outside though. Took a bad tumble off the shoulders. And Insanity runs right into the clutches of Ricky Shea. Hammerlock Russian leg sweep. Ricky continues to go to work. Double knees to the arm yet again. Doing everything in his power to set up the Ricky Shea device. For that arm bar. Insanity not having it with the knee, but there's a jawbreaker. A rake of the eyes. Insanity could not see what was going on. He's sent into the fallen corner, but eats a big boot. Clubbing blow to the back of the neck from Insanity. Looks to take Ricky away from his own corner. Snapmares him down. Big boot to the spine. Ricky not having it. Instead, back to work on that injured arm. Ricky, though, dropped to a knee. Not much left in the tank. Insanity's putting the boots to the rib cage in a short arm clothesline. And that may have hurt Insanity almost as much as it hurt Ricky. Ricky's been destroying that left arm. Put up against those ropes. Drop down on the middle. Able to get back to his feet. Look at the speed of Insanity. Rolls through. Looking to put Ricky up on the top rope. Thinking high impact offense. Osborne with a shot for good measure. Teamwork at its finest. Up on the shoulders. Rolling fireman's carry. That's right, it's not a rolling senton, regardless what that douchebag on Monday night wants to say. Big hand turns him around into the German, drops Ricky right on his neck. But giving him time to tag. Mike Morgan brought back in. Runs in, Insanity ducks the line. But the speed. Quick standing switch into the German sends Insanity right into the turnbuckles. He'll be looking at that deadlift again. Instead, splits the uprights, stomps the guts. Mike planted on the second rope. Axe handle drops Insanity. He's going it alone right now. Ricky took a lot of damage. Insanity gets hot-shotted on that top rope. But a jawbreaker breaks it up, runs in, overhead, belly-to-belly suplex. What is it going to take for these teams to win here? Mike Morgan off the ropes, shoulder bump. Keeps him away from that grab. Insanity plants him down. Climbs to the second. And a Vader bomb. Ricky Shea back on his feet in the corner now. Insanity thinking about what his next move's gonna be. He runs in, drops the elbow to the chest one more time. Make it a double. Insanity picking his spots here, sticking and moving. Modified gut wrench one more time. And a headbutt. Insanity using every part of his body as a weapon here. Mike on the way up though, taking a page out of Ricky Shea's book. Over the shoulder arm breaker into the Saito suplex. And another spear. Insanity is down. And this late in the match, Mike Morgan looking to show the strength. Deadlift gut wrench. Insanity, no small man, 6'8", 270. Going up top, Insanity though, over the shoulder, shoves him back. Sends him into the opposite corner. You know what he's thinking. It's time for the big man to go for a ride. Pounce to Mike Morgan. Looks right at Ricky Shea. Guttural scream. Goes for the boot. Mike able to catch the kick into a heel hook. You do not see it often. Mike Morgan showing that diverse submission background, but eats a boot to the mush. Insanity with the headbutt to the bread basket. Ricky Shea brought back into this match. And right into the clutches of Insanity. Snapmare. Nerve hold trying to weaken that right arm. Making sure the Ricky Shea device will have no effect. Insanity tags out. Samuel Osborne brought back into the match. Osborne up to the second. Flying elbow right to the chest. So graceful for somebody so crazy. There's that corkscrew forearm. Into the cover. Ricky could be out. And Project Mayhem pick up the victory. That is their second victory over the tag team champions as a group. So we see the pounce. The first victory was Ripley and Cade. And technically it was Ripley and Cade against the underappreciated, but all that matters is the Fallen have fallen to Mayhem. And Project Mayhem, if they did not earn their title shot beforehand, have earned it now. Taking out the dominant tag team champions as Mayhem reigns supreme one more time. And it will not be the last we see of Project Mayhem here tonight on Throwdown. You know, 20-minute tag match to kick things off. You know what kind of night you're in for. As we get set for a triple threat match in the Super Junior division. As Technostar back in action to take on Blitz Wrestling Organization's own Mighty, trainee of Bake, and the former multi-time Super Junior champion and Super Junior World Cup winner, Zero. It is an international incident here tonight, as we have Australia, the United States, and Japan. Or is it Mexico? Who knows? He never takes his mask off. We just know he's not from here. He doesn't talk much. Where's Chip Stackworth when you need him? We appreciate that sub, boss mode. The same way we appreciate good action here on HCW. And that is exactly what you are going to get out of these Super Juniors. We are always possibly looking for new members of the roster. As Mighty Marcus makes his way into the building. Been killing it in Blitz. Killing it in the dojo with Bake. Looking to get his opportunity here in HCW. Yeah, pretty much. He has definitely murdered the lightweight division in SPW. He's been on a roll in Blitz. Can't seem to get his feet under him here in HCW. But 2/3 of the triad ain't bad. And the multi-time champion and your current Super Junior World Cup winner. Zero is in the building. Will he be able to repeat at this year's Super Junior World Cup, or will another man wear that trophy on their gear? And Technostar in the building. I'm definitely telling Zero you spelled his name wrong. And now that Chip Stackworth back in the chat. Is Technostar Japanese or Mexican? I can never remember. It's like an Ultimo Dragon thing. He made his name one place, wrestled a lot in another place. Can't remember where he is. Mighty, Zero, Technostar. There we go. So he's the opposite of Ultimo Dragon. As Zero pops up with that Rana. And immediately goes to work on Technostar. Locks up those legs. Into that Keystone Cloverleaf. Shades of Iceman. I did not know there was a Pittsburgh in Australia. Mighty eats that knee to the spine, and Zero is putting in all the work right now. Snap suplex on Mighty. That is why he is your current winner of the Super Junior World Cup. Your World Cup representative, if you will. And he gets caught, kicked low, Chad low. Into the DDT. Technostar to the outside, springboards in with the Swanton. Do not let the kid get flying. Beautiful step up in Zaguri, takes Mighty down. Mighty gonna roll to the outside, get his wits about him. Got that modified trailer hits there on Zero. I don't know what Iceman's doing, to be honest. I do know that Zero is snapping off a Tyrion DDT. But Iceman is something else. Zero low, corkscrew neck breaker. Able to avoid Mighty's clothesline, but Mighty right there. Swings him out. Man, get out of here, Gutbuster. I know he has a name for it, I can't remember it. Mighty back in, snap suplex on Technostar. And a knockout right from Mighty. Looking to keep Technostar down, but Zero back in, breaks up all that. German suplex, no bridge. Technostar waiting for him. Back suplex with a bridge. Technostar have been studying Iceman tapes. Always go for the bridge, even if it's the first move in the match. Zero down. Technostar trying to fly. Eats that right hand from Mighty. Technostar there, though. Able to transition into that fireman's carry. Back to the feet. Front face lock. European uppercut. Rocks Mighty as he's whipped into the corner. Yeah, I remember when he was a submission specialist. And then everybody realized that that was supposed to be Superstar's role. So he said, fine, I'll fly. Butterfly backbreaker. Face lock into that European uppercut one more time. Hangs Zero up on that top rope as Mighty back in. Bulldog from Technostar. Rule number 1, always be looking. Technostar able to bury that knee into the breadbasket. Mighty gives him a taste of his own medicine. There's a missed cutter. Steve Taylor making 20 bucks. All three men trying to destroy each other here. Can't figure out who's getting who. It's that pendulum style backbreaker. Mighty thought better of it as both men start coming at him. Crucifix driver from Technostar. Zero sends him into the corner. Elevated drop kick to the chest there from Zero. Technostar down. We have a cover, but Mighty right there to break it up. Off the ropes, Lucha bump. Mighty taking advantage of the situation as he's putting a pause on Zero now. Off the ropes, there's a clothesline. Turns his attention to Technostar as Zero rolls to the outside to catch his breath in this triple threat match. Rolling senton off the top. Into the cover. Technostar able to kick out, but eats a boot for it. This match, one of 2 Super Junior matches on tonight's card. And that's not where you want to be, as Technostar was in the middle of going for a ride on that Three Rivers suplex. Instead, Zero breaks it up into the double gutbuster. Alliance doesn't last long. Ground Zero on Technostar. And Zero picking his spot, as it looked like Mighty was on his way to a W, starting off that Three Rivers suplex. We saw that perfect backdrop driver. Somersault senton there from Mighty. He would go for the Three Rivers suplex here. Zero not having it. After the double team, ground Zero. Check it one more time. You see, drop the leg on the back of Mighty's neck on the way down. And that is exactly why he is your current World Cup holder. That man spent years as the face of the Super Junior division, wants to get back to the top of the mountain. As he picks up a victory here tonight. As we move on to singles action, Victor Black has had his entire world turned upside down. Lost the Fallen. Well, lost the respect and trust of the Fallen, and then actually lost the group. And here we are. Victor Black, an island of a man. For the first time in a long time, no squad, no backup. It is Victor Black versus the world. And the world tonight starts with Blue English. Hunter Clark Weaver looking to pick up a huge victory, because say what you will about the slump that Victor Black has been on, there is no denying he is one of the greatest of all time. And a victory over Victor Black will always skyrocket your career. See, even Supernova wants Vic at his lowest. That's how good he is. I'll relay that message. I'm like the only person he talks to. I mean, I know he has a friend over there. As Victor Black is in the building. Lights are out. Somebody's coming down the ramp. Who is that? That's Koo from BWO. What is the War God doing in HCW? As he hits that stalling suplex on Victor Black. Victor ready for a match against Weaver. And the War God interrupts. Sends him down to ringside. Go behind. Big nasty Saito suplex from the War God. Pulls Vic up to his feet. Choke bomb. Everybody thought Koo was going to walk out with that Headhunter Championship. And apparently that loss has done bad things to the psyche, as he has now shown up in HCW, taking on an absolute legend. Referee in the way, not letting Koo get stopped. Victor able to fight his way out with a knee. Butterflies the arm into the backbreaker. Victor with a kick to the spine. What is Koo doing in HCW? Victor trying to give him a taste of his own medicine with that belly to back suplex. And these two battled it out. The referee finally able to separate them. But I have more questions than answers. Why is Koo in HCW? Why assault Victor Black? And why is this match just now happening? Fun fact, Blanco Guerrero won a #1 Contenders triple threat match over a month ago. And after the shenanigans of Rockstar Lifestyle, Sin Limite, Blanco Guerrero, and Ultimo Azteca had that tag team rivalry. Everybody forgot Blanco had this shot. Blanco and Cade go back a long time. Blanco still really not happy that Cade ran Del Scorcho out of HCW. That was one of the most brutal beatings I had ever witnessed, and it didn't even happen on television. After Scorcho beat Cade, took the mask, and Cade beat the holy hell out of Del Scorcho backstage. Scorcho has not been seen since. Not here or in high-class lucha. But Scorcho's first ever trainee, Blanco Guerrero, was not having it, as he wants a shot at Cade and that Super Junior Championship. As it's time for some lucha libre, and Cade says no sir. Northern Lariat to the back of the neck. Cade not waiting for this thing to get started. Blanco runs down, calf kick right to the jaw. I still think my favorite thing about Cade is that after beating Del Scorcho, he wears his Kellers. That's as grimy as you can get. Almost as grimy as that clothesline bouncing Blanco's head off that steel ramp. Blanco arm drag, able to get back to his feet. Cade able to duck under. There's that neck breaker. Cade runs back up and get a good old-fashioned lucha bump. Slap right to the chest. Welting up the chest of the Super Junior champion. As these two continue to beat the hell out of each other on the ramp. Now Cade runs in with a forearm. Back and forth on the outside. These guys beating the holy hell out of one another. Jawbreaker from Blanco. Goes low with the boot. Tiger bomb. Blanco feeling it. He's able to take a second, take that shirt off. Cade sends him into the ring. Ref wondering, now this match is official. Cade goes behind. Nasty neck breaker. Cade with the axe handle. Has Blanco up. Snake eyes in the corner from Cade. And as I said about Cade wearing Scorcho's Kellers, coincidentally wearing Blanco's as well. Yeah, I thought it was a scrap as well. Apparently, Blanco wanted this match to get underway as he yelled to the ref when he took his shirt off. Nothing was going to stop this match. Going for the lion salt. Cade not having it. As Cade ascends to the top rope. And Project Mayhem continue their assault on the HCW roster. Blanco able to kick out. Cade drops the leg, brother. This is not the title match. From what I am being told, the title match will take place at Cash-In. Blanco just wanted everybody to remember he has that shot and wanted to get his hands on Cade. Cade took it personally. Blanco again. Tiger bomb. Drops the right. There's a clothesline from Blanco, making a pair. Off the ropes. Pop up into the drop kick. And a super kick from Blanco. Currently, right now, just the Super Junior. Flynn was able to take that champion, the Ultraviolet Championship, away. Blanco going to work on the legs. Now to the outside, ascending that top rope. Beautiful corkscrew moonsault. And Cade able to roll that shoulder in two. Well, technically, if we're talking Project Mayhem, they have the Super Junior, the International. Is there another one in Supernova? I feel like I might be missing something. I know Travis Palmer's the International Champion. Blanco was in control as he's caught with that nasty neck breaker again. There we go. That's I thought, yeah. So currently in the triad, Project Mayhem holds 3. 1 in HCW. But they have a shot at the tag titles. And if I'm not mistaken, a shot at the world title. Because let us not forget that Ripley pinned Fuerte a couple of weeks ago. I miss Travis Palmer. Why wasn't he good when he was in HCW? Probably because he was young as hell. You know what else isn't good? This. Game over. Blanco down. Cade scrambles into the cover. And that is all she wrote. As Mayhem continue their winning ways here tonight. There was the elbow. Cade was in control, but he would get caught with this super kick. And look at the precision on the corkscrew moonsault. Thought it was over here. So did Blanco. But Cade would pop that shoulder at 2.9, get back to his feet, and it is game over. Project Mayhem have one more match here tonight. Can they make it a sweep 3 for 3? But before we get to that main event, we have a co-main event. An extremely exciting co-main event with Moto Combat implications. Everybody trying to get their momentum for Moto Combat, including these two men, as former world champions and hybrid champions. And Iceman's also held everything. Iceman, one-on-one with Showtime. The past meets the present in our co-main event of the evening. Showtime has lost the world championship. For a month, he lost the Goons. He's in a weird place. Looking to climb that mountain one more time, but standing in front of him, a man with a new attitude. A man who's looking to take out his trainer. Iceman and Moto having words on Supernova Weekly. And now Iceman here in HCW just inflating that already pumped up schedule. As he goes one-on-one with the absolute MVP of the televised era, Showtime, next. As Iceman is in the building. Big fight feel here tonight. There is a lot of boos. There's some cheers. But there's a lot of boos. Iceman just not the same. That's a good point. It's a good shirt, too. Oh, spwshop.com. And Showtime is in the building. Blowing the pyro budget, one match at a time. Yeah, Showtime does have his number. Iceman versus Showtime co-main event. Showtime runs in, gets caught, able to reverse his way out into that falling arm breaker. Boot to the back of Iceman. I mean, he might be. Skeevy Ray got that skeevy money. That mullet club money is no joke. Showtime low with the boot. Patented corkscrew neck breaker. These two continue to go back and forth. Headlock driver early. Iceman back to his feet. Hook Showtime. Beautiful vertical suplex. The undefeated Skeevy Ray. Never forget. Never forget. And Showtime might not never forget that body slam. The way his knees got caught up on that bottom rope. There's that patented Iceman DDT. For the leg of Showtime, trying to pop that knee completely out of socket. Assaulting the lower back with the forearms, following it up with the lung blower. Innovative offense from Showtime. As he waits for Iceman to get to his feet. Spinning heel kick, glancing blow. Tried to say, kind of hard. Did not get all of it. Showtime also landed kind of wonky as he fell off the shoulders. Iceman sent over the top rope. Showtime's going to bring him in the hard way one more time. Assaulting the small of the back. Iceman, no spring chicken. That much damage to the lower back could be detrimental to his career, not this match. Iceman out of the way, back to his feet, but Showtime able to take him down with a fireman's carry. That beautiful leaping knee there from Showtime. Off the hot shot into the cover. Iceman out at one. Beautiful layout reverse DDT. And a sucker for good measure. And the Wizard Special 2.0. Iceman stands up, caught with the tilt-a-whirl Rana. These two continue to fight it out on the outside. Showtime drops spine first on the announce table. I mean, that's a good point. It literally is the biggest muscle in your body. It's kind of weird that it's the small of the back, but it is. Count of 7 as these two finally get it back in the ring. Iceman back in, double clotheslines, leaping clothesline. Iceman feeling it. Showtime showing that escapability with the fireman's carry, getting himself out of a bad situation. Snapmares Iceman down. Beautiful drop kick to the back of the head. Sidesteps the drop kick. Iceman with a forearm, pulls him in, snaps that DDT one more time. These two continue to have an incredible match. Rolling neck snap from Iceman. And a Keystone Cloverleaf. Taking it back to the old school, and Showtime taps out to the Cloverleaf. Iceman has finally gotten that monkey off his back. The 6th match was a charm, and did so, I don't want to say in dominant fashion, but a tap out victory. As we look at some of the highlights, Iceman celebrates. Standing tall in this co-main event of the evening. Iceman trying to get back in his winning ways, does so tonight. Can he keep that momentum up in the triad? Hell, can he keep that momentum up in Moto Combat? As we are set for the main event. Ripley, able to pin Fuerte a couple of weeks ago, has demanded a shot at the World Championship. Problem being that Fuerte is in Moto Combat. If Fuerte makes it to the finals, there will be a title match at Moto Combat. So Ripley does not exactly have a shot at Fuerte. If Fuerte still has that championship by cash-in, Ripley wants his shot. It's going to be a busy month, folks. Damian Fuerte, Dante Ripley. Main event next. And the world champion Making his... Oh, no. He has no idea Ripley's behind him. Ripley out of absolute nowhere. Runs in, gets caught with that T-bone suplex. Snap DDT. Fuerte, almost a sixth sense, felt something. And the mayhem continues to spread. As Ripley about threw Fuerte off that stage. The headbutt from Ripley. He goes to work on the neck of Fuerte. This supposed to be a one-on-one contest. But they are nowhere near the ring. Project Mayhem just doing exactly what their name implies. Spreading more mayhem. Goes up, but Ripley able to hold on with the arm drag. I have no problem saying that Joseph Seed from Far Cry 5 is 100% a ripoff of Dante Ripley. Just saying. They look to collide one more time and literally collide. Ripley throwing hands, Fuerte throwing feet, but Ripley getting the better of the exchange. Bulldog on the ramp. This time it's Ripley being rocked. And we're exchanging on the stage. Snap suplex on the concrete. That is a pure concrete stage. Champ down, ref backing Ripley off. It's going to be a no contest. And that is going to do it for us here on Throwdown. We got a lot of plugs. So I must say, for all the boys and girls in the back, everybody watching around the world and in this arena here tonight, for Damian Fuerte, but most importantly, Project Mayhem and Dante Ripley, I have been your high guy. Yes, indeed, your fly guy. The truth from the booth, B-I double. But before I sign off, don't forget to stay tuned. Catch Supernova Pro Extra. Catch Blitzstorm. Catch any other random shows they decide to do. You should be subscribed by now. Check out Supernova on Twitch. They're doing big things over there. And this Monday, Moto Combat Night 1. We will be releasing the tournament bracket on our Twitter account later tonight. And that's it. So until next week, keep it classy.